Yeah. Two. Okay, yes, with one other one that you, uh, mm, yeah, yes, yeah, okay, no one, no one. Since since now go, I don't have any problem. No one, no one. Anyhow, all right, no one, no one. Yeah, thanks, yeah. Maka, kan mesti, you know, your market, you can conduct here.
Did they think we might just do 10 minutes. Hello and welcome. Let's have our economics class. We are gonna, this is our platform that we are using, educateafricans.com. I'm gonna click on all courses and gonna quickly start this class. Okay, we are in all courses, so I'm gonna look for chemistry. I mean economics. So this is economics. Okay, I'm gonna click on it so that it opens. We'll cover the whole lot in economics. So I expect you to almost be ready for the JAMB. Since we've covered a whole lot, you're supposed to almost be ready for the JAMB. Okay, so this is the economics. I'm gonna scroll down. So we've looked at all these basic concepts, theory of demand and supply, demand schedule curve, factors affecting demand, types of demand, national income, problems in national income calculation. Looked at, okay, from the last class, we said we are going to be starting from behind. So we looked at population. So today, let's look at banking. After banking, we'll look at inflation. After inflation, market structure, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So let's look at banking today. So a bank is a commercial institution which performs various financial activities like accepting and handling deposits of its customers. So when you go to the Zenith Bank, we pay money, they call it deposit. You're giving them deposit, they're accepting your deposit and they're handling it. So that is what banks do. Zenith Bank, First Bank, all of them are banks. They are all commercial or financial institutions that perform various financial activities like accepting and handling of deposits. It is a body of persons who carry out the business of banking. Now we have different types of banks. We have the commercial bank, we have the central bank, we have the development banks, and we have the savings bank. So these are the types of bank: commercial banks, central bank, development banks, and savings banks. So when we talk about commercial banks, we'll talk about banks like GT Bank, Zenith Bank, and all the rest of them. Central Bank is like Central Bank of Nigeria. Development bank like the African, they also have their savings bank. Now, what are the functions of bank? So let's look at the functions of the commercial banks. What functions do they perform? Number one, accept deposit. So when you go pay money, that is deposit, you're depositing. Number two, lending of money, they can lend you, give you various facilities. Number three, agent of payment. you want to pay for an activity, you can use POS from a bank or you can do transfer. So you can use them as agents of payment. Now, what are the functions of central bank? Number one, central bank are called the banker of the banker to the government. So they are the bank of the government, banker to the government. They're also the banker's bank. So they bank also for the other commercial banks. That's the central bank. And they're also very much into foreign exchange transactions. Now, what are the functions of the development bank? Number one, provision of funds for capital projects. So development bank, they are interested in development. So they provide funds for development to happen for capital projects. Number two, manpower development. They train people, manpower development. Number three, number two, manpower development. So those are their functions. Then we have merchant banks. So what do they do? Discounting bill of exchange, loan to foreign traders, underwriting of shares. That's what merchant banks do. They are for merchants, they are for traders. Now, creation of money. Okay, so we have money under this as well. Okay, so let's look at a brief history of how money came about. Money originated because of various difficulties that arose from trade by barter in the olden days. Different commodities served as money in different countries. In some countries, we have cattle serving as money, cowries, shells, tobacco, salt, beets. They are used as medium of exchange at one period or the other. The use of paper money originated from the use of receipts issued by goldsmiths in exchange of deposits of precious metals. The principal stages in development of money are as follows. Number one, first of all, commodities were used as money. Commodities like cattle, cowrie, and the rest. Number two, precious metals by weight were used. Then we have coins. And after coins, you have goldsmith receipts for deposit of cash. Then we have banknotes converted into cash and demand. Then we now have inconvertible paper money, which is what we're having now. Now, what are the challenges facing banking industry in Nigeria? Number one is urban concentration. Everybody's in the urban area. Corruption. Corruption can make a bank to fold. High level of illiteracy. People that are using the bank and banking services. Low savings and low patronage. So those are the challenges facing banks. So with that, we are done with that. So we'll look at inflation, the next class, and possibly market structure. Okay. Thank you. God bless you. See you.